This is called dragon chicken. Why is it called dragon chicken? I have no idea, but it sounds cool. Plus my daughter Cassidy, well, she loves dragons. Now I'm going to be using gochujang, which is a Korean red pepper paste that's fermented, supposedly straight out of the dragon's mouth. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's got some kind of magical healing properties to it. Either way, it sure does taste good, so let's get started. I have about 1.5 pounds of chicken thighs here cut up into bite-sized pieces. And to that, I'm simply going to add just a pinch of salt, a little black pepper, about a teaspoon of garlic powder, and about 2 teaspoons of paprika, and also 1 egg. And then I'll just give that a good mix. Very simple. There we go, just make sure it's got a little color on it. And I'll set that to the side. Into another bowl, I'm going to pour in some gluten-free flour. And I'll just season this the same way. A pinch of salt, some black pepper, a teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm also going to put in a teaspoon of onion powder and paprika. Enough so that there's color. You want to be able to see the color. If you can't, you need to add a little bit more. And of course, as always, I'll put these ingredients in the description below for you. Now, third bowl, let's go ahead and make the sauce. I want a heaping tablespoon of that Korean chili paste. Then about a tablespoon's worth of honey. About a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. A teaspoon of sesame oil. Then about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic and 1 inch of ginger root. I mean, is there such thing as too much garlic? I guess you can let me know in the comments below. I'm just going to do about 4 to 5 cloves here. And I'm just going to grate the fresh ginger root. Okay, that gets a little stir. Get everything mixed up thoroughly here. It looks and smells like dragon sauce. All right, I'll set that aside. Now, the chicken goes into the flour. I like to do just a few pieces at a time here. And I'll just give this a little toss till the pieces are well coated. Again, I'm doing gluten-free here, but you could just use normal flour. And I'll just repeat that process until all the chicken is coated in the flour. Now at this point, it's time to cook the chicken. And you could just place a wired rack on a baking sheet and roast it in the oven, or you could place it in an air fryer. But my preferred way is just a hot skillet. I'm using a cast iron skillet here. I'll get it nice and hot and add some avocado oil, and then in goes the chicken. I don't want to overcrowd it, so if I have to do 2 batches, I will. Now definitely feel free to deep fry this if you want to. I'm just doing a lighter version, so I'm going to use a little avocado oil spray here and just spray the top of these. This way I can keep an eye on it and add more if I need to. The amount of oil you use is really just up to you.
Deep frying is the more traditional way to make dragon chicken, but here I'm just sauteing it on both sides until the chicken is thoroughly cooked and it has a bit of a sear on it. The cooking time just depends on how hot your pan is or what size you cut your chicken. Just cook the chicken thoroughly, internal temperature of 165 if you want to be exact. Now I set that off to the side and I repeat that process until all the chicken's cooked.
And the pan goes back on the stove and in goes our sauce. I'll stir it around just long enough for the garlic and ginger to cook. It'll smell amazing. Make sure you stir it though, just so the garlic doesn't burn. Once the garlic and ginger is cooked and it's thickened up a bit, I'm just going to pour in a little bit of water. And then back in goes the chicken. And just stir that up until the chicken is coated in that sauce. After everything's mixed up and well coated, you can just pull this off the heat. Here we go. And on top of here with some fresh green onion and some sesame seeds.
And there you have it, some gluten-free dragon chicken.
Let's give this a little taste. Oh yeah, good texture, good flavor. Obviously it'd be crispier if you deep fried it, but I think this is delicious. It has a warm heat from that fermented chili paste, but it's not too spicy. I guess we'll see in a second when I give it to my daughter who really hates spicy food. So that'll be the ultimate test. But until then, go make some dragon chicken for someone you love. All right, guys, try that dragon chicken.
I really like the chicken and the sesame seeds mixed with the cucumber. I really like it.
Yeah, I can taste the spice, but it's not like all of it.
Not like we're gonna have to drink some water later.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah, Sammy?